Songbook baby, how y'all doing? This is Trey Songs, and I'm here with a new video just for you about the anime known as Erased, here on Anime Debate. But Erased is one that I personally had to find over on Crunchyroll, and I had a few of you guys recommend it to me. It looked a little something like this. So I watched the first 2 episodes. I'm gonna give you guys my quick rundown. And again, this question, it just came to me, and really it is Erased the new Steins Gate? Let me know if you guys want to see me do weekly reviews of this show, kind of like I did recaps of One Punch Man. If you do, we'll do it together. It'll be fun. So what's the plot of this thing? We've got Satoru. He's 29 years old. His mind can travel back in time a couple of days or so, right after something bad happens. So let's say he gets hit by a car, his mind will go back in time to before he got hit by the car, and can use that ability to stop himself from getting hit or save someone else or do something heroic or whatnot. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he always wakes back up alive almost every time. And it's kind of crazy when you think about that. Like, let's say like people walk in this room right now and instead of shooting me in the face, I will wake up, my face would not be shot. Wow. So anyway, so this ability, he calls it his revival, where it just keeps happening. He has a mother. His mother is extremely hot. Like those lips though, like sub girl, what's going on? His mom drinks before she goes to bed. She smokes a lot. She seems very troubled. You find out that in his past, Satoru had been abducted by a weirdo, a weird guy, but someone else in his community also got abducted, a little girl, and he did nothing to help her. He got saved, but she died. And he has always regretted that, has always felt bad about it. Also, on top of it, a friend of his who's an older guy gets blamed for the murder and the abduction, but we all know that he didn't do it. And so Satoru's been like, plagued by that his entire life. But anyway, he just goes through a regular day, and fast forward to him going through an event with his mom, blah, blah, blah. His mom dies, gets stabbed. She's figuring out, she's like, wait a second, I don't think the boy who's in jail for doing this did it. And she's like, I'm gonna just tell people about it. And then she gets stabbed. And Satoru finds his mother, freaks out, runs away, and then has a revival, meaning going back in time, wakes up, and instead of it being like a day before like usual, he wakes up in 1988, 18 years before all of it, in the body of his 6th grade self. Like, imagine like going back in time and like, instead of me being all like this, I'm like, hey everybody, it's Chris again. I'm self-conscious. He retains his memories of being an adult. So he's like a 29-year-old man in a like little boy's body. He tries to befriend the girl who got abducted before because he wants to prevent her abduction. He also wants to somehow prevent his mother's death, but he has 18 years when he gets there, and that's pretty much how everything is in the first 2 episodes. You just find out his plot and his plan to save everything and make everything right again, and how he knows what's happening and what's going to happen. And it's kind of awesome to see him play this out. This is much different, in my opinion, than Steins Gate, because we're getting to see a first-hand view of the character in a different time frame and a different part of his life, not just a couple of days ago where he keeps repeating it. This is, I feel like, could be even better than Steins Gate. This could be extremely epic, and what they're doing right now is telling an incredible story. Like, it makes me instantly relate to the characters. I think to myself, what would I do if I got put, like I'm 31 years old, right? Let's say if I got, went back, 20 years, I'm back in my 11-year-old body. Pokemon is new again. What would I do differently? Mostly just save all my Pokemon stuff and wrap it in plastic. Wrap it all in plastic and bring it back here when I get to this age and be like, hey everybody, I am the biggest Pokemon collector of all time. I would also start YouTube extremely early. I'll beat for the Franco to everything that he does. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna start talking about the news, but I just think I would just do everything so differently. And I wonder if we'll even get to a point where they explore this in Erased. And it makes me wonder too, why they're calling the show Erased. Like, what does that imply? Does that mean that because he moved through time, he's gonna be erased through history? Like, I don't really know. I'm just like, right now I want to speculate, but yeah, that's pretty much what happened in the plot. That's my speculation of what could happen if it happened to me. But I want to ask you guys right away, what did you think of the show? And don't miss last week's episode where I reviewed the Ninja Turtles anime. Go check that out, and everything else I got here on the channel. Doing a revamp, gonna change everything about this channel. Hope you guys dig it, and if not, well, that'll be it for me.